Welcome back to Yapaholics, where we yap and you listen. The Pensacola podcast hosted by your local realtors. My name is Matt.
I'm CJ.
And today we've got a little bit of a weird pour going on here because CJ really wanted to finish off the bottle that we had from last week of the Buffalo Trace mixed with a little bit of maple in it. So I allowed him to do so. And I myself have another one of these cocktail situations where it is a bourbon that is mixed as a Manhattan. So let me see what this bottle says over here. It says made with straight rye whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters.
Yeah, that's just a pre-made old-fashioned, all that is.
Essentially.
Oh, well, I guess they call that one there a Manhattan, but there's nothing very manly about it.
I think it's because it's the vermouth in it.
That's correct.
Oh my God, I thought this was going to be terrible.
It's good.
It's so good.
Have you never had a Manhattan?
I don't think I've ever had a Manhattan.
Yeah, it's just basically an old-fashioned.
It tastes a lot like an old-fashioned.
Yeah.
It's got like a...
It's good. They're good.
It's got...
Some people don't have old-fashioned.
It's got more of a floral flavor to it, almost.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
Only those New Yorkers drink floral drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that does make sense. So we know what you rated yours.
8-1.
Yep.
Final answer.
That's what that was.
Yep, that's still
I
it this week.
don't think this is good as the Buffalo Trace.
Well, okay, but you can't compare it to that. What was that other one that we had?
It was an old-fashioned cocktail.
Yeah, how do you compare it to that one?
I actually think this might be better than the old-fashioned cocktail.
Okay.
I think I gave the old-fashioned cocktail 7. I think I'd give this one a 7.3.
Okay, so that is better.
Yeah. It's not like much better, but it's also, again, it's just a mixed cocktail.
Yeah.
A pre-mixed cocktail. Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
going to
complain.
It's not going to be as good as if a bartender made me a Manhattan.
Next time we go out to eat, let's order Manhattans and see what they're actually supposed to taste like. Because I don't think I've ever had a Manhattan.
Instead of our regular old fashions that we get all the time?
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm down to do that. Well, we got a doozy picked up this weekend. Or this week, I should say. If you tried to go to Pensacola Beach this past weekend, you probably aged about 5 years or so sitting on the bridge.
Maybe 6 or 7.
Spring break is officially here. The pollen is yellow, and the market is moving faster than a tourist looking for a parking spot. And believe me, they're looking for a parking spot.
A tourist?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're out. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
It's spring, and spring break is here.
Spring break normally brings them. So, I wonder if we have any horror stories in the comments about trying to get to the beach.
Buddy, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you weren't on the beach by at least 8, 9 by the latest, you had no parking spot.
Yeah, it's tough. It's just getting over it. Luckily, I think it's better now.
It's no longer getting over the bridge because of the pay by plate.
Yes.
It's the parking now in itself.
I am so glad they changed that, by the way.
The pay by plate?
Yes.
Oh my God,
for anyone that remembers that when there was not pay by plate, please let us know your worst scenario of sitting waiting to get over the bridge. I never did it because I saw the line and I was like, well, I'll just go to Navarre Beach.
I have some. I've been stuck all the way by the schools in Gulf Breeze because of the traffic. I think it's all the way back up to the elementary school there. I remember one horror story. This isn't spring break related, but I remember one horror story during the Blues week, being stuck all the way up here on past the 3 Mile Bridge.
That's insane.
Towards downtown Pensacola. Miserable. Well, 1, lack of parking, but 2, because people were trying to pay to get through the toll.
Yeah, I think it was way worse then. And we're making a big deal about parking, and it does get bad. It gets really bad. But a lot of the times,
you just got to go down to different lots.
Right.
That's what people don't know. They fill up at Casino Beach and then, right there on the Gulf side because of the 2 biggest parking lots we have. But if you just go down further, there are plenty of parking.
And they're the most apparent.
Yes.
So it's like what you see whenever you first get over the bridge and trying to find a parking spot to get on the beach. And a lot of these people just want to get out on the beach. So they're not thinking about an extra parking spot that may be just half a mile down or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's time to play a little game of license plate watch because you're going to see a ton of out-of-state license plates.
Where do we think the most is coming from? What state?
I mean, it's
To be fair, I don't know. I know spring break starts at like different times a year for people.
right.
So like this this earlier March and like to mid March, I don't know who's on spring break. I know our local is like late March. So I don't know who's currently on spring break.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I think most of the license plates you're going to see are from like Georgia.
Georgia, yeah, because it's close. It's an easy drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
North Carolina.
North Carolina was going to be my guess. Yeah.
Something along those lines, just because those are the people that are driving here.
Yep.
Even though I think most of the actual like
Condoers.
the traffic in general is probably from anything up north.
Yeah. Yeah. My guess was going to be North Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know anything that people can be aware of as far as like where can they go outside of just the norm of what everyone goes to when they come to spring break?
Yeah. Go past Portofino. Go way past Portofino. But there's usually less people. You can go towards Fort Pickens.
That was going to be my recommendation, was actually go to Fort Pickens.
Go to Fort Pickens. Yeah.
This is obviously the local podcast for Pensacola. My recommendation really goes out to everyone that's local here. Go to Fort Pickens. It's a fun time. It's awesome to see.
It's underrated.
Yeah, it's
Have you
awesome.
never been to the actual fort?
Yeah, it's awesome to see the history there and everything like that. And then the beaches there are normally clear.
Yeah.
Nobody's normally there.
I've got a really good suggestion.
What's that?
Go to Floribama.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's somewhere I actually have not been myself. And I
Oh,
know
brother.
that you've had some crazy times in Floribama.
Yeah. Go to Floribama. The beach is clear. The vibe is high.
Mhm.
You can also go to right outside on our side. I go to Perdido. You can go down to Navarre, like you had said. So there are definitely plenty of beach options for people during spring break here.
100. Well, I will say that outside of spring break, the countdown is on. At least for me.
Yeah, you have an event coming up, right?
Yeah, Fluffy hits the Bay Center, baby. It's I believe April 11th.
Yeah, that's
And
just a few weeks away.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've said it whenever you first told us this, but I remember watching, and this was, oh God.
Months ago. We've had these tickets for months now.
Yeah, but this is his first stand-up I saw. It wasn't on Netflix, it was before Netflix, so it was on cable somehow. But I remember watching his first, like the first time I got introduced to him. Hilarious.
Do you remember the skit? Because I remember the skit that introduced me to Fluffy.
It's probably the same skit, but it was when he was doing one of his impersonation, and it's the high voice.
It's the cop skit.
It's the cop skit.
It's
yes, yeah, that's
where
the one.
he's
Yes,
mimicking the sounds and everything like that.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's the first time I'd heard of him, and dude, I've been hooked ever since.
It kills me every time.
It's so great that he's still, because I imagine at this point in his career, he doesn't have to tour.
Yeah.
You know, obviously everybody wants to make more money, so he still does it, but he doesn't have to. So it's cool that he's coming to Pensacola.
Yeah.
I don't care to go see him in person, but I like watching all the Netflix shows.
You know, this has literally no relevance to anything what I'm
Mhm.
about to bring up. It's
Mhm.
just something I happen to know about him because I have followed him for quite a while.
Yeah.
But he's a big VW bus enthusiast,
Okay.
which I think fits the Pensacola area a lot.
It does.
I think
Bunch
people
of hippies.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of beachgoers that could benefit from a VW bus.
I'm sure they could live in it. They could have a good time in it.
And you can bring anybody you want to the beach.
And bring it back to the 80s.
Yeah, but I think the energy downtown whenever Fluffy is going to be here is going to be electric. And I plan to get some video, and
Please do.
if I can, because you're not supposed to.
I think some comedians make you like put your phone in a box.
Yeah,
like, lock
we'll
it
see.
up.
I've only been to like 3 or 4 actual stand-up sets. So we'll see how it works out. Hopefully I can get some video of it and not ruin a set for everybody, but I'd love to give the podcast at least a preview of what you'd be missing out on if you're not going to Fluffy.
In worst case, you can just bring us back, tell us some jokes whenever we record the next week. So
I
hopefully you bring us some video, but if not, we'll look forward to the recap of it either way.
I don't know if jokes are good for me because I'll laugh until I cry on this podcast.
I can confirm. You cannot get a joke out. Another thing that's coming up beginning of April here, it's baseball season.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
When does it happen?
April 3rd. The Wahoos are back. Go April, because anytime after that, it's miserable.
It sucks, brother. Sitting in that sun, like watching those games, It's terrible.
The good thing about it is I think majority of their games besides I think Sundays are like evening games, so it's not as bad. But me and Raymond, whenever the Wahoos first came into town, this is 2012-ish, 2013-ish, we would leave work at like 5 o'clock and always come over here a couple times a week to the Wahoos games. I don't know why we don't do that anymore, but they're always such a good time.
Sounds like we need to bring it back.
Well, I know some people don't like baseball, but it's totally different in person. It's one of those it's the same thing like hockey. It's one of those things once you watch it in person, it's completely different than it is on TV.
And it's very affordable.
It's very affordable. I think tickets are like $15.
It's a great time.
Like, the outer skirts, like the actual nicer seats are probably 35 maybe. It's super affordable, fun for the whole family. They let kids chase the roach around in the outfield there.
And that's such a fun moment too.
I
It's
want to
so-
do that, dude.
dude.
They cut
this-
me off. They say you're too old. I'm like, what do you mean? I want to chase a roach?
Bro, I'm always jealous of kids at any sporting events
Yeah,
because
they
they
have the
always get
best
to do
time,
the coolest
dude.
stuff. And I never got to do that as a kid.
Me
So
neither.
maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my resentment. But like, it's so fun to watch too. And that roach is fast, boy.
Dude, he's so quick. And they don't know how good they have it. They're just running around, having a good time. And I'm sitting there having FOMO.
Well, let's be honest, CJ. You couldn't make it across the field
Nope.
to finish
No
chasing the roach
way.
anyway.
I would die of a heart attack.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I would too.
We have some coming up this fall, Matt.
Yes, we do. Before we get into that real quick,
Ooh.
I just wanted to relay about the Blue Wahoos games.
Oh, yeah, please.
That typically, even in the evenings, it's still hot as hell up
Yeah.
until around like 7:30ish, because with daylight savings time just hit on my birthday,
Happy birthday.
it doesn't get dark until around 7:30, which
Yeah.
is when finally it starts to cool down a little bit.
Well, that's a good point because as the season goes on, it's only the daylight stays even longer.
Yeah.
So we're talking about maybe halfway through the game, till it gets actual like cooling off in the evening time. But you got to take the good with the bad.
Absolutely. Now to our fall situation.
Tell us about our fall festival we got going on. What are we doing, Matt?
Well, festival, I don't know about, but
Festival's not the right word.
it's not, but I like it actually. What if we bring a festival vibe to it? You know what I'm saying? We brought it up last week, and we are still hunting for hole sponsors for our fall golf tournament. If you're a local roofer, lender, or business owner, this is your chance to get in front of the most active realtors and buyers in the 850. DM us for the sponsorship deck. We are constantly working on it, and we are constantly reaching out to people to be a part of this. It's going to be our first inaugural Yapaholics golf tournament, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see everybody there. I can't wait to see the way this turns out. CJ, what do you have to say about it?
The Yapaholics Invitational is going to be a blast. We do know some roofers. We do know some lenders. So I will definitely be making sure to stay top of mind with them. But as far as the tournament itself goes, we are planning a pretty fun 18th hole celebration afterwards. We're going to make it kind of like a networking event for people that hang around, kind of be intentional about who they're talking to, right? Because everybody, whether you're a resident, a business owner, or anyone in between, it's important to always meet new people. So we can make it a little more intentional about talking to someone you're standing by instead of just awkwardly standing there. It's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely.
You never know who you're going to meet at these things.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I'd like to add on to that is that if you have a hard time meeting new people, this will be a great place to do it for one reason and one reason only.
What's
And
that?
that's because everyone there enjoys golf.
Yep.
That means you automatically have something in common with the person sitting next to you.
And I can give you a little tip. All you have to say is, how was a round of golf? And that's how the conversation starts.
And it'll go from there.
Yep.
100% of the time. Well, CJ, for our main event today, let's talk a little bit about this spring
Oh, yes.
that is upon us.
Here we are. 'Tis the season.
Because with all these tourists sitting in traffic, You know what a lot of them are doing right now?
What are they
Because
doing?
of what they're experiencing here in the Panhandle and all its glory,
What are they doing?
they are sitting there and looking at Zillow,
Mm,
thinking, maybe I should live here. If you're a seller, now is the time to strike. I wasn't even setting that up for buyers.
no,
I need sellers to listen up
that's right.
because these people want to move here. You
They-
just have to be ready for it.
You have to be ready for it because we are getting phone calls as we speak. I can't tell you, it's like clockwork, right? Spring hits. Here we are, the middle of March. We get phone calls. Hey, I've been here a week. I love it. How can I move here? Last few years, we've been like, brother, we've got zero inventory for you.
Yep.
However, we hope to see that moving forward into the spring here. We've had a good like winterish, so we have a good springish inventory. So there may be options these days. But if you are a seller, your place that we're selling needs to be ready. And when
Yeah.
I say ready, I mean doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to be depersonalized, take care of all the deferred maintenance.
Before you say anything else about that,
Yes, sir.
because we will definitely get into maintenance. But what's something that's super important about getting ready to sell?
Curb appeal.
Right. And what is the biggest threat right now to curb appeal? This springtime.
My sinuses.
What
the,
brings
the
what?
pollen.
Yeah, spring brings nothing but pollen. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you,
Pollen. My black vehicle is now yellow. It is everywhere.
got it looking like Wiz Khalifa back in the early 2000s.
You're not lying. It is crazy. You could use a great soft washing. We know a guy. Reach out to us if you need a guy. Your driveway, your house. Try to plant the spring flowers. However you have to do or you vibe with for your curb appeal, but it's your first impression.
Absolutely. And not to mention, right after that, because we've been talking about how great this weather is, it's 75 degrees now, but 95 degrees is right around the corner.
Yeah, like literally 2 weeks away.
So this brings up the deferred maintenance, right?
Yes.
What should they work on at this time?
Yeah, get your HVAC checked. Again, should you need a guy, I've got a guy. Please reach out to us. But please get your HVAC serviced, especially from the wintertime. It's probably just now starting to turn on for the year. I like actively run like 12 hours a day. So you may or may not run into issues. The best way to prevent the issues is to have it serviced.
And 10 times out of 10, a service will do a lot more for your HVAC than you realize. Not every HVAC needs to be replaced. A lot of the times they just need to be serviced.
Yes, and I can't stress this enough, people. Change your filters. Change your filters.
Dude, listen, I'll be completely honest in this situation.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of them.
No, but I am reminded because I rent right now.
Sure.
Currently, I am not a homeowner just yet,
I
even
know a
though I
guy.
have been.
I can help.
Listen, I'm getting there. But I'm reminded because I'm sent one every month.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
if you're not reminded
It's
by
easy to
somebody
forget.
sending you one,
Yeah.
just set yourself a reminder. Brother, I know every single one of your phones, even if you have one of those terrible Androids, they all have reminder apps on them. Just set yourself a reminder every month and change your filter, please.
I'm pretty sure there's a website you can sign up for that sends you monthly filters.
Even better.
I mean, it's like affordable. It's like the same price as what you would buy them at like Lowe's or Home Depot.
And that's probably what my rental company does.
Probably.
They probably just add that service on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, that's like bottom barrel. Like you do that helps your system a ton, especially if you have pets. If you have dogs, oh my God, please change your filter at least monthly.
And I challenge everyone that listens, if you have not changed your filter in a little while, just do
Look at
yourself
it.
a favor and take a peek.
Look at it and send us a picture in the comments.
Please
I
attach
want
a
to see how
picture of
nasty
this.
it is.
That would be incredible to see. And then now that we've discussed some of the inside stuff, the outside living spaces is just as important. In Florida, your backyard is your second living room.
Yeah.
So you need to actually take care of it and stage it like you actually use it.
Yeah, man, I couldn't tell you the amount of homes I go to, especially when I hear you say this, I think of like pools and like pool furniture.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I go to something and it's like 35 years old and dilapidated. like your sun because it's in the sun, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So it's just getting beat. But like your your lounge chair that you're sunning in, if it's got a broken strap, especially if you're trying to sell your house,
Just get rid of the
just
chair.
get rid of it. It's fine. Just get rid of it. You're not going to use it. You're selling the house. But for people that aren't selling, this is a great time to replace it.
Yeah.
This is a great time as a reminder. All of your outdoor furniture that's old and dilapidated and has been beaten by the sun for the last few years, it's okay. We can replace it. It's just money.
I agree. And what I will say is that anyone who's not looking to sell right now, maybe we'll come out with an episode about just maintenance that you can do
We
to
can do that.
protect your value and everything like that for when you do decide to sell. Because if you're sitting here listening to this and you're not selling, but you know for a fact this is not your dream home, please know that one day you're going to want to sell, and you should be proactive in setting yourself up for success in the long run.
Your deferred maintenance costs you money.
Yes.
Your deferred maintenance costs you money. That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely. And what I will say to end our little main event segment here is that the market switch has been flipped. If you want to know what your home is worth in the spring break market, DM us the word spring and we'll send you a custom market evaluation and our 5-step Pollen-to-Sold checklist.
That's a good one. You should want that one.
Giving you a little bit of a strategy guide to get through any of this nonsense we've been talking about. But outside of that, CJ, what are you looking forward to in the coming weeks?
This is your favorite time of the pod.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. This next month, oh brother, I've got a 5K coming up here. Another one at the beginning of April. Feels like I just ran one a couple weekends ago.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about reminding you about that last episode.
Yeah, thank you for that. I'm thankful you did remind me because I had totally forgotten. So I've got a 5K coming up. We've got a good friend's birthday in April, Tanner's birthday. So I'm hoping we can use that as an excuse to go golfing.
Even though we've been recently warned, especially you, because he's a lefty as well,
Yeah,
that he's trying to get rid of his golf stuff.
No.
What a loser.
Oh,
Everybody in the comments tell him he shouldn't be getting rid of his golf stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can go golfing in April. We'll see what business looks like for April. I've got a couple things pending already for April, so we'll see. But so far in the spring, life is good. We're busy. We're going out to eat. We're doing things we like to do. Can't complain. What about you?
I am just like we talked about earlier in this episode, I'm like another 2 weeks removed from Fluffy, 2 or 3 weeks, something like that.
That's your highlight of your spring.
I can't wait, dude. And
what else you got? Anything else?
I'll be going to see the Savannah Bananas soon.
No, where?
Oh, I didn't tell you about this yet?
Don't tell Krissa. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're going to ruin my life.
Hopefully she doesn't listen to this. And hopefully she doesn't look at my Facebook.
Tell me, where are you going? Where'd you get tickets?
New Orleans.
No.
And
when?
Someone we know personally hit me and Emma up.
No.
Saying that they won the lottery. They were in the drawing for the lottery.
Wow.
And got I think it was 5 or 6 tickets. Something like that.
Oh, I'm so pissed I didn't get invited.
Well, it's only because I think she only had 2 tickets available. Yeah, I'm not telling you just yet. Just let me get it out. She only had 2 tickets available, but she said she was possibly going to have 3. The issue is if she only had 3, I can't invite you still.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if she had 4, I could invite you.
Sure.
Because you can't go without Krista.
That's correct.
But it's our good friend and such a lovely person. I love her to death. Barbara McNeil.
She's going to get stern talking to.
But she invited us and yeah, we're heading out there. I can't wait.
That's so cool. When is it?
It's actually this coming up weekend.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
In New Orleans?
Yep.
We had entered in the drawing for Tallahassee and Alabama, I think.
Yeah.
But we didn't win.
Yeah.
That's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be great.
You got to get a jersey.
I am. They're facing the party animals.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sick.
I'm going to get a party animals jersey.
Yeah, their jerseys are sick.
I love them so much. I can't wait. It's going to be super, super fun. I can't believe I hadn't told you about that yet.
Oh, I can't believe you're breaking this on the pod. I'm so pissed.
I kind of like how I did that.
I got
fun.
immediate FOMO.
Yeah.
That's so upsetting because I see Barbara literally every week.
Every week. Yeah, but listen,
Barbara, I'm coming for you.
It's hard whenever you're not her favorite. I am, so
that's fair.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward
Oh,
to.
you've got the Savannah bananas, you got Fluffy.
Yep.
Bro, your spring is set.
And April's right around the corner. I already told you that possibly going to Disney as well. So
Oh, yeah. So you have Fluffy and Disney in the same month.
possibly. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Dude, life is good.
I know.
That sounds like so much fun.
It's been great. And it's just
And we're going to get golf in before the spring ends.
100%.
We're going to do golf.
I'm just saying right now, like this is my second year of life, and it has been the best start of a year for me ever.
Wow, must be nice.
It's
I'm going to
great.
be 30.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, what a great month so far for you.
I agree wholeheartedly. But anyway, that's all I got for us today.
Sure.
So until next time, if you want to hear something, please leave us a comment and let us know. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk to you later.
We'll yap later.